Hey guys, it's Bradley from Anime Spaceship, and today we have a video about manga recommendations. And before we begin this video guys, me and Dante would both like to apologize for the lack of videos recently. We have both been focusing a lot on school, and even though we already used that excuse once, we both decided it was a good idea to take a break and focus on school. And then we will start posting again this summer. Before we start with the video, I would like to explain a few things. Number 1, this is a top 5 manga recommendations that I would like to recommend you guys to watch. These mangas are in no particular order, so 1 through 5, it does not mean 5 is better than 1, neither does it means that 1 is better than 5. I just put them in a list from 5 to 1. Now that I'm done explaining these, I would like to start with the list. But before I start with the top 5 official list, I would like to say my honorable mention, which for this spot I chose The Promised Neverland. This manga has been out for quite a while now. It was rather underrated for the last 2 years till it started picking up some momentum, because most YouTubers started to review it around that time. I think one of the most impactful ones for Neverworld, one of my favorite anime, manga / otaku YouTubers. This manga is about a group of friends that grow up in an orphanage. And this it's not a normal orphanage. They do daily tests to see who the best is or who the smartest is. And they also have very strict rules. And when they come to age, they have to leave the orphanage. That happens to everybody. The first couple chapters, you're like, oh, it's a normal, innocent manga. But when you keep reading, it takes a turn. And I'm not saying too much because I don't want to spoil this manga because it's a good one. And if you got some free time, I would recommend you to watch this one. Now, let's begin with the official top 5 mangas. At number 5, we have The Devil's Boy. This is a manga about a kid that gets bullied daily to the point where he thinks he has to take his own life. But then a mysterious entity appears in front of him. A demon that gives him the power. No, he offers him a choice to either stay as pathetic as he says the way you are right now, or take this power to fight back. And the thing I like most about this manga is the story that unfolds around the main character, because everything that happens causes something else to happen. And it's not a story about the main character, it's a story that brings around the concept of fate, or that our destiny is already pre-written. It also begins telling the story of when something that happened thousands of years ago is re-happening right now, and it happens the same. And the goal of this manga is to play with that concept, and I love it so much. And I would also like to say that if you are kind of sensitive to graphic material, like physical or violence graphic material, this manga is not for you. It won't be for you because it has a little bit of that in it. At number 4, we have The Demon Slayer, or my bad for the mispronunciation by the way, Kimetsu no Yaiba. I don't know if I said that correctly, but I did it my best. That's what counts. I tried my best. This is a story about a brother and a sister. Their life was a pretty normal life. They were just poor, but that everybody in that era, almost everybody was poor. But one day, his sister got turned into a man-eating demon, and that's when the story started. Because the brother had to take a path to becoming stronger in order to protect his sister and find a way to cure her. And he meets friends along the way, or what do you call friends, tutors, masters, demons. And this manga is already it got turned into an anime recently, and it's gained quite a bit of popularity. So I would also really like to recommend this one because it already has a manga, so you know. Oh my bad, I mean it already has an anime, so you know it's gonna keep going and growing in popularity, and it's gonna be popular. Now let's move on to number 3, Ghoul. I don't know if I'm saying that properly. It's not Ghoul, it's Ghoul. It's Ghoul. Gul. However you say it. It's a story of a young orc with no special skills. He can't fight, do anything except for running. This is not an old manga. It's just quite recently got updated. It's a new manga. It's probably got around 9 chapters. Lastly, I checked, they had 9, 8. I don't remember. It's a new manga though, and I see a lot of potential in this manga. With the story, the way they're building up the story, they're starting off slow. So most of the time when a manga starts off slow like that, it's gonna have a long series, and I see potential in this one. So I would like, if you're an Advent manga reader or anime watcher, I would suggest this one to you. Keep an eye on it. And now we're going to number 2. Reincarnated as a dragon's head, or let's aim to be the strongest. This is also a new manga. I think I actually read this one like a week ago. It got 12 chapters. Yes, it has 12 chapters. This is a story about a human that gets reincarnated into a dragon egg. When he gets reincarnated, the only thing he can hear is the god's voice. He opens his status, his skill status, and you see the only ability he has is God's voice and evolution. When he gets enough XP in this world, he can evolve. The first time he evolves, he gets 3 choices. One, which has low potential but becomes gradually stronger, and the other one is just a different version of that. And the third option, which is he has a slow start, you transform into something weak, but you have the most evolution points. You have the potential to grow the strongest that you can actually be. His goals first is to just become the strong one with no potential. But then God's voice evolves in terms of level 2, and then he gets like, it feels like there's like people behind him. Like this long tradition that tells him to grow stronger, and he chooses the one with the most potential. I don't know. There's something about this manga that gets me hyped up. I feel like it has a lot of potential, and I like the way they're going. So, if you got some free time, check this one out. And now, let's get to number 1, Chainsaw Man. This is a manga that I instantly fell in love with. This is a story of a normal man, which just happens to be very poor. Or not poor, he just happens to be in a very deep debt. It's so deep that he sold a few of his body parts, but the amount that he got back comes nowhere near close to paying off the debt. His occupation is demon hunting. He does this with his dog. That's a chainsaw dog, and he kills demons with it. He keeps doing that just to get like quick change, until one day he gets a mission to go kill a demon. This mission wasn't that successful because the demon attacked back and he got injured. So what happened was the dog fused with him and he became the Chainsaw Man. And when that happened, a girl came to him and gave him the option to change his world. He told him, you can get food, you can pay for your stuff, you can get a salary till you pay off your bills. All you gotta do is work for me, basically be my slave. And as pathetic as this guy is, he does it. Even though I understand it, but the way the girl treats him, it's kind of like a dog, to be fair. But I don't know, I like this one. The direction it's going seems great. And by the way it's drawn, I don't know, when I read manga, by the way they're drawn, I can feel the anime coming. I don't know if that's just me being crazy, but I can feel that it has potential to become an anime, and a good one. The character's pretty likable. He's stupid. He's just a simple man. He's just a simple man trying to do simple things. And yeah. Well, guys, that's been all for this video. I would like to thank you guys for tuning along with my incredibly annoying voice. Well, that was all, guys. And we at Anime Spaceship are blasting off.